Happy 2020, beautiful people. It's just me, Prego Miss Freund, with my new sponsor for 2020, Sour Patch Kids Extreme. Anyone else tried them? Or don't pardon me if I eat them like during most of this video. I'm sure you'll understand. Anyway, I just wanted to start off this video by saying, whether you're listening to this individually or, with a partner, that I am currently in Chicago right now because my father-in-law, which is my husband's father, passed away today. So I will be here Monday and Tuesday, and I will be back with you guys on Wednesday. But as you can understand, family comes first. So you're a close second, though, baby Freund, 1.5. I just wanted to walk you through what your work will be for today and just today. And then I'll give you another video for tomorrow. So basically, I just have my phone here because I wrote down my notes of what I wanted to tell you. So the first thing that I want you to know is kind of the objective of this short little video is to just tell you hi and to tell you what I'm doing, but also to let you know what your today and tomorrow kind of look like. So remember, gross, pregnant women. Okay, so remember how the week before break, I gave you on that big cart in the back that nonfiction novel that you were going to be, or it wasn't fiction or nonfiction, but the book for the nonfiction unit. Some of you took it with you. Some of you left it in the cubbies in the classroom over break. That's super cool. So the first thing I want you to do, and you can pause this video to do it, I want you to have that nonfiction unit book right in front of you. And if you're a person that was gone or left for vacation early, on the front table by the smart board is like 8 or so books with kids' sticky noted names on them. If you never received from me, then it's probably sitting there, and so you should go get that book from that front table. And if you still don't see it, or you left it at home, today you'll listen to this video and you'll follow along, but you'll just do the work as homework because you don't have that book on you today. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to make sure you have that personal book in front of you. And you know how we wrote down on the bookmarks that 1/4 of the way through? That 1/4 of the way through this book is due by pretty much the time you get to class on Friday. What you're going to do is right now, I'm going to kind of tell you what you're going to do while you read that 1/4 of the book. So in Google Classroom, and you can pause this anytime you need to do this, in Google Classroom, you're going to open up to the Literacy Google Classroom. You're going to go to a document that should be like the second thing in the stream, and it's called Week 1. Oh, it's a doggy. Hi, doggy. Come here. Oh, you just want the Sour Patch Kids, but that's fine. Okay, this is Oliver. You're going to open up a document called Week 1 Nonfiction Personal Book Responses. Okay, fine. I know you just want the Sour Patch Kids. Thank you. Okay. Week 1 Nonfictional Book Responses. You're going to open that up. And I'm going to do that as well. So basically on this document, what you're going to do is over the course of today through Friday, you're going to write at least 3 times, which means you're going to sit down with this book at least 3 times. That can be the in-class time, or that can be out of class if you don't have enough time to read in class. You are going to read the book at least 3 times to get to that 4th this week. Every time you read, you're going to do exactly like what we do with the quick jots, where you are going to, in the first column, you'll notice you're going to write the date, like the day that you're thinking, the day that you're reading. So if today's date is going to be your first one, which is January 6th, so you just write January 6th, 2020. Oh, 2020, that was a nice ring to it. In the second column, you're going to write your critical reading response. And for this first week, it's going to be super simple. It's going to be the 3 prompts that we normally have for our quick jots. In the Google document, under the directions, you'll notice that I state those 3 questions. What's something you're feeling? What's something that you want to look up? What's maybe a prediction you have? And per usual, you're going to put that text evidence because you're smart like that. So first column dates, second column, think of it like the quick jot, your response. Not only what you're thinking, but the text evidence in your book that backs up why you're thinking that, like what spot you're even talking about when you respond. Then when you get done with that per day, you'll go to the next day. And every time you read that book, you should do it at least 3 times. Maybe you'll sit down with this book 10 times this week to get to that 4th. The second thing you should know is that after today, when you have some reading time and you get critical reading response, you are going to do a Google form at the end of today's class. So the flow for today will be, click out of this video in a moment, open up your nonfiction book and read and enjoy it. In the last 10 minutes of class, you will go to that Google Doc where you write the personal book response. You will respond with the quick jot prompt in that document that makes sense. And then before you leave today's class, you need to go back into Google Classroom, and in order to get the points for today, which I'm not normally like that, but it's kind of like your exit ticket to tell me how you're doing, you're going to do a Google form that's in Google Classroom called, I think it's called like the Daily Google Form January 6th. You're going to do that Google form for me. So that is due by the end of today's class, the Google form. So just to reiterate, when you get done with this video, open up the book, start reading or continue reading, and do your critical reading responses. If you have already finished a 4th of your book, then I want you to go back and I want you to pick 3 different places that you're going to go back and reflect on like you would if you had done that in the moment with a quick jot. But I'm sure most of you still have some of that book to read. Do your Google form after you get done with that reading response. And if you feel like you're good and you want to stop at a 4th, you can then continue reading the book, or you can choose another SSR text to read after you're done with that. I trust you to be on technology and only on your critical reading response document. This is a really hard time for me and my family, so it's really awesome when I get back and I see that you guys were super respectful to the sub and you were respectful to yourself in this time of work. So I love you. I do miss you, believe it or not. And my Sour Patch Extreme kids and I and baby friend will see you tomorrow on the next Daily Agenda video. Bye.